NewsX. United States President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin have concluded a highly anticipated summit in Alaska that ended with the US President promising a peace agreement to end the war in Ukraine, dropping his previous demand for a ceasefire following talks with Putin. Trump's shift in stance comes even as he carried out overnight phone calls with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, who's on his way to Washington for talks on the 18th of August, as well as some European leaders. Meanwhile, Putin has called the negotiations with the US very useful, saying he hopes that the agreements reached will bring about peace in Ukraine. The Russian president ended the summit by inviting Trump to Moscow for the next round of talks. Dr. Sergei Dvorianov, president of IDC Russia, is joining us live on the broadcast from Moscow. Dr. Dvorianov, how do you react to this meeting in Alaska? How do you view this summit and its implications on a peace deal for Ukraine?
Thank you so much for invitation for discussion. First of all, namaste, namaskar. Good evening to everybody. I'm so happy because today we can see the two leaders, both of them, they're actually heroes of the modern age, of the modern history. First of all, our national leader, Vladimir Putin, such kind of a brave personality, he, during this deep conflict with Western part of the world, with Western civilization, Western alliance, he came directly to America to start this peace negotiation and discussion all the world, to show that Russia always with open heart ready to discuss deeply all possibilities to bring peace and installate peace and support peace. That's why we can see that actually it's only first step to achieve real peace and harmony and the golden age as well. And also Donald Trump, he hero because he removes this enmity mood to Russia. And he completely understands that collaboration and fruitful discussion with Russia more productive than enmity and than conflict. That's why we can expect in the very close future next round and next conversation about peace. But in this time, it will be with participation of a representative from Ukraine and Europe as well, I can see. And I can see that's only beginning of golden age.
So, Dr. Dvorianov, I have to ask you about, the absence of a peace deal yet. So, no deal announced yet, nor any ceasefire. How do you view that?
First of all, of course, like I already mentioned in my speech, that it's only beginning. Of course, it's like both sides, they just test what can be the possibilities, how we can negotiate practically on the ground. Because we have with us a lot of conditions which we cannot destroy. As you know, we already changed our constitution. 4 regions of Ukraine already belong to us, belong to Russian Federation. We cannot change this because it's a basic legal document. Constitution already approved that eastern part of Ukraine, 4 regions, belong to Russia. Of course, this condition cannot be broken. And from the other side, we can see that Mr. Zelensky, I cannot call him President Zelensky because he was not re-elected. It's a big question mark who will put the signature on the future peacemaking agreement between Russia and Ukraine. We will see how it will happen. But first of all, of course, with the open heart, we'll invite Mr. Zelensky to Moscow. He should sit on the table and discuss practically how we can negotiate with peace. But at the same time, I can see that our president, he brings to the meeting a lot of economical proposals. Like we can see that mindset of Donald Trump is very economically oriented. And he is, first of all, businessman, and then he is politician. That's why his favorite word is deal. Deal and deal. And that's why we, of course, we can use this his mental set and propose, like we can tell, some diversification of different proposals. And it's only beginning. Both sides, they just start to test how they can move, which conditions they can bring to the real peace agreement.
Dr. Dvorianov, quickly now coming to this meeting on Monday between Zelensky and Trump. What are your expectations from that meeting?
First of all, I can see that Donald Trump, national leader of America, He has right now a big issue to convince Mr. Zelensky and explain him very frankly how he should move to achieve real peacemaking agreement. And because, of course, right now the position of Mr. Zelensky is very weak. We can see that he is not so brave to come, for example, to Moscow, and for him it will be big, even embarrassment if he will not come to Moscow. But for my opinion, he should learn from Donald Trump how he can remove his enmity mood. He should come to Moscow, and together with Donald Trump as our national leader, they should go to our main church, Christian Orthodox Church, and pray for the peace. That is my vision, like a religion philosopher. I can see if we'll really approach with our prayers the best, the most highest institution, which is a God will. If we'll approach this institution, sky institution, we can tell, that we very easy will achieve real peacemaking agreement. That's why we should, Donald Trump, he definitely will transform the heart of Mr. Zelensky, because right now he is in very aggressive mood.
My thanks to our guests for joining us.